All right. What's up? We're here. Fantastical parade. It looks like I'm getting updated, and it looks like I'm good. I said I was gonna do midnight in like 30 minutes from now, but I was at my friend's I got back at 11, so I got back a little bit earlier than I thought I would, so we're here. We might as well do it now. Hope you guys are doing all right. I'll give a little bit of time for people to catch and come on. Okay. Yeah, everything looks good here. I had a little bit of difficulty setting this. No, there actually wasn't. There wasn't much difficulty. Yeah, you can see I have 106 messages I got to respond to and 71 missed calls. They're logged from a while, and probably the texts are from old stuff too. I'll get to them eventually. My Discord is blank right now. I have 0 responded messages too. Yeah, I'm still at 0. Alright, I'll take that. Nice. So, yeah, I'm getting better on that front at least. But yeah, we're here for Fantastical Parade. I don't know anything about it outside of the trailer was released, so I saw those Pokemon, but even if there was, on the website, if they announced any, additional cards in this set, I don't know what they are, so we will see. I'd like to do more pocket content. I have ideas to do stuff. I mean, once the draft leagues are over, then maybe I have time to do other stuff if Champions isn't coming out, or even if Champions is coming out, maybe this doing more pocket stuff would be something I'd like to do. But it's like, you want to be committed to it. It's not like you want to go half-assed into, if I'm going to be doing pocket content, I want to make sure I just don't put out a video once and then not do anything for 2 months or something. Hello, Konami. How's it going? A lot more than I thought it would. I don't even know, I haven't even opened the app yet, so, I don't know. Is it only 1 pack? Is it just Fantastical Parade? It looks like it's only 1 pack that's based on Gardevoir. But maybe I missed that in the trailer. I'm not entirely sure. I guess there's one way to find out. We'll get in and see. But yeah, no, I have ideas to try to incorporate draft into pocket. But it's how ambitious do I want to be with stuff now? And then Champions comes out, and then I abandon this project. But I have ideas, so it's we'll see. 1 pack, 150 cards. Okay. So I'm thinking Eevee Grove had 75 cards in it. So that's a pretty small pack. So what? Sea and Sky, Wisdom of Sea and Sky had 160, 170 cards for 2 sets. So that's 150 is a lot of cards. Is that just base cards, or is that including the 1-star and above stuff? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think draft packet sounds cool. And even not even yeah, you could do a full season of draft with pocket, but yeah, there's also one-off ideas that I have ideas for, but it's figuring out how I can implement them, and if I have to talk to the right people to implement it. And it would be a big time commitment, but because I want to do a good job if I commit into it. But I think it would be cool, and I also have to get more people to know it. 1 gig? That's a lot, isn't it? This is a big download. I'm on my Wi-Fi. Okay, it's downloading pretty quick. Okay, yeah. Now I knew stadiums were gonna come at some point in this game. I mean, there was just enough physical space on the left side of your player board and that's where stadiums are in the regular TCG. So oh, that's awesome, Konami. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. But yeah, you figured stadiums are gonna be in the game at some point. So it's cool that they're in here. And now we saw the Psychic Stadium. Oh, I saw random. I saw that was a. I mean, it's here it is. I I guess it would be in... What? They announced it in news that there was random solo battles. Maybe this was it? Nope. Update notice? Probably in here. Random battles. You won't know what deck your opponent will use until the battle begins. I don't really know what that means. In random battles, you don't know what deck your opponent will use until... Because you never know what your deck your opponent's going to use until the battle begins, right? I mean, you see, like, the color energy. Beginner. Is that... Oh, that's solo battles. Okay. Random solo battles. Okay. I guess that's interesting. I'm not sure how interesting that actually is. Adjustments to AI, to the difficulty levels. I don't know that, because I stepped away from Pocket for a couple months and came back a couple months ago. And doing the missions, I could tell that the AI definitely got better from the game when the game was originally released to when like I picked up the game a couple months ago. The AI got a lot better. Okay, nice. I mean, if it's more ways to get free hourglasses, that's fine. I said I was going to open 50 packs, so that's 600 hourglasses, and it looks like I got 2 packets here. So what? That's 40. So that would be 58 times 12 is 576. That was 576 hourglasses I'm gonna need if I have 2 packs already. All right, sure. Yeah, it looks like it's just it's 1, and also they got rid of the no more of the Deluxe EX. We could see a couple things that are just on this top screen here. Mega Gardevoir, we have an idea. Ogerpon. Mega Kangaskhan. I don't know about Mega Kangaskhan. Oh, there's an ad. Oh. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I don't... there wasn't... Yeah, I didn't really say anything. Yeah. Let's see. There's Kangaskhan EX. Is that... I can't even tell. Cinderace. Minum, and assuming Plusle will be in the pack too. Okay. Well, let's see. I mean, I think my best luck was the Arceus packs. The first 2 packs I pulled both had Arceus EX in them. So that was very fortunate. So we'll see if we have the luck today. I guess we'll start right away with... Can't open them anymore, right? Cannot be obtained. Okay. But we'll get hit with them later. How do I open 10 at a time? I guess I have a free one. Well, I guess we'll just open it now. See what's in store. What's the let's see. Let me I'm gonna turn off glitch. I'll just have the in-game music. I'll listen to that. All right, Vanillite. So that means Vanillix is in the game. That's cool. We got Piers. This was announced. If Galarian Obscure's in play, discard 2 random energy. I mean, I think that's gonna be a popular like. It's gonna be a popular deck, but there's something good back there. There's something good. I think Piers is gonna be interesting. Like, I think people are gonna like to play it. I don't know how competitive it's gonna be, but it seems cool. Scatterbug. So that pairs with Licia. Scatterbug is for what? Vivillon? Bunnelby? Indeedee. Okay, just worse Indeedee. The attack does 70 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That seems pretty bad, right? 3 energy for, and it only targets your bench? 1 retreat cost? Yeah. I mean, this doesn't seem good. That's unfortunate. Because what? Volcarona, I guess Volcarona is a stage 1. It does, how much? 120 damage to any Pokemon, right? For 3 energy? But I guess you have to discard it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. 70 doesn't seem like a lot. And for only being able to hit the back line, also seems not great. 155 cards is a lot. Yeah, that's a big pack. And there's, yeah, 234 available. Nuking a baby. Well, you probably shouldn't have a baby on the bench. It should be in the active slot while you're charging up whatever in the back. Ooh. Got another shiny. Swellow. I'm a big Swellow fan. Persian. Deck fodder. Lady Bee. Galarian, Mr. Rhyme. 60 damage for each head. So you would expect between, you would, yeah, normally get 1 or 2 hits. So 60 or 120. 110. Basic, yeah, that's fair. I mean, what? There's Wugtrio does, what? Is it 53 times? For 2 water energy? For what, 130 HP? I don't remember exactly, but I don't know. I don't think Mr. Rap's gonna get too much play. Reboot? That was my 5th card, right? So is this a baby? Oh, a shiny. Okay. Kabutops is, like, fine. Is there gonna... Well, I guess this is gonna just be the same Kabutops as it was before. What, it deals 50 damage for 1 energy, and it's 3 energy for Wugtrio? Yeah, I feel like you just play Wugtrio. It's guaranteed. I guess you have higher damage potential for Mr. Rhyme, but... Yeah, just run Dugtrio, I would think. Yeah, Kabutops is interesting, but just play Rampardos. If you're gonna do Fossil like that. Alright. The goal will be to try to complete the base Pokedex of this as soon as possible. I'm almost on all the Pokedex of all the sets. At least the base ones. Okay, now I can open 10. I can't open 10 packs until I open up my free ones. It's guaranteed by random. Yeah, for sure. Alright. I saw 1 shiny in there. Vanillite, Galarian Mr. Mime, Alolan Marowak. Can this cat be like in conjunction with Kiawe? Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. This seems not that good either, right? I mean, Kiawe's awkward because I guess you evolve, but when you're evolving it, whether it's turn 3 or turn 4, you're already putting an energy on it, and you wouldn't be able to attack until the next turn anyway. So yeah, it doesn't seem like it's really making sense. Oh yeah, I opened up 100 packs from there too. I had a lot of hourglasses saved up. Doublade. Okay. Cramorant, 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, this is just a water version of Heatmore or Hitmonlee, something like that. So, like, this is fine. Yeah, this works. Galarian Linoone. You're probably never going to play this, right? You just go right into Zigzagoon into Obstagoon. Taillow. Galarian Meowth. Quilladin. That seems pretty tough. I thought you said the stage 1s were good. Absol, Hitmonlee. Is it only those two? No, Heatmore. Heatmore also targets the bench. Machop. Discard a stadium in play. Okay, that's neat. That's a neat effect. Litwick. So Chandelure is available. Chandelure was available, right? It had a fire and like it could like mill your opponent's deck. Alolan Persian, Fodder, Gossifleur. I wouldn't be able to tell you what the pre-evolution. That's got to be for. Actually, I don't even know what Pokemon this is. This isn't Florges, right? It's grass. What's the Pokemon? Oh, I could not tell you what this evolves into. Relevant Pokemon. Oh, I have no idea. It's probably Gen 6. No, 829 is Generation 8. Gossifleur. Eldegoss. Oh, man. Very, yeah, okay. Really irrelevant Pokemon. Oh, that's too bad. Alright. Well, that's a thing. Poltegeist. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon. Okay, so when you evolve this, when you evolve the Sinistea, you may have your opponent shuffle their hand into their deck. For each remaining point that your opponent needs to win, they draw a card. So this is basically for each remaining point. So this is basically Mars, but Poltegeist. But this is so low HP and a pretty bad attack. I don't really see why you would play this card. So, yeah, I don't really see the point in this card. I mean, having Mars is just like an extra Mars is cool, but I don't think that's doing anything for me. Kirlia, maybe this is something I can. Oh, I mean, obviously you have Gardevoir. I also like Mega Gallade, so but this wouldn't be a Pokemon you play Mega Gallade. Yeah, it's pretty weak. I think that Poltergeist to do anything. Cubone. Probably just worse than the Growl version that's minus 20 to attacks. You just want to give yourself the best chance to evolve in the Marowak. Meowth. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks with a coin, if heads prevent that damage. I mean, that seems fine, right? Yeah, that feels fine. I mean, it's literally called feeling fine. All right. That's a weird ability to give the Meowth, but sure. Okay, I guess we're having two. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, I don't know any of the new stadiums. Attack used by stage 1 Pokemon in play do plus 10 damage to the opponent's active Pokemon. Stage 1 Pokemon. So, I mean, that just means it evolves once, right? So is that 140 damage from Mega Altaria? Mega Altaria is considered a stage 1, right? Like, yeah, it just evolves once. That's pretty nutty, right? 140 damage. I mean, that just changes breakpoints, right? If you thought that, like, 130 is a pretty good bench point for Mega Altaria plus Hydreigon. And, like, now you gotta deal with +1 over on top of that. And then you run a random Giovanni or run a random, what's it, Red? Plus 20 damage, yeah, like it's gonna be even, like those breakpoints are gonna be even higher. Oh man, Mega Altaria is just even better. I mean, that's what I think of. I assume like that's gonna just be even better. Mega Lopunny, yeah, Mega Lopunny, that's fair. That's what, 90. Yeah, 100 to 190 without Lucario. And then add on that 2 hits, 210 damage with Lucario, 230. That could like knock out a lot of EX Pokemon. Huh, seems neat. Phalanx, we saw this. Plus 20 in play, and then minus 20 if there's another Phalanx. That's cool. Scraggy. Ooh, I like Scraggy. I had it in DDL. Unfortunately, I didn't actually use it this season, but I wanted to. Ferroseed. All right. I like Ferroseed. More than Ferrothorn. I like Ferroseed. Alolan Meows. Discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. But Alolan Persian wasn't anything impressive, so nothing. Flip a coin if Tailsis does nothing. It's like Tauros, but on a stage 1 and less HP. Tauros EX. Shuckle! Woohoo! During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes minus 20 from attacks. I mean, that's no good. You just run the EX. Aw, man, come on. You gotta make Shuckle a little bit better than this. What is the art? Like, what is there's like a lot of shading. It looks like there's just it's like Shuckle's like on a stadium. Like, it looks like there's people like celebrating in the background or like cheering on the Shuckle. Which, I mean, it's definitely justified. Oh, that's awesome. Just the attack's no good. Galarian Ponyta. Okay. Oh, man. Galarian Rapidash was a Pokemon all the time. It was a draft fodder. Low-tier fairy type, I guess, if you really wanted it. Passimian. 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So this is just better Hitmonlee. Why? Why is this a thing? Right? I'm confused. Yeah, just, I mean, it's an extra, your retreat cost is 2 instead of 1. Which is awkward, but yeah, I don't know why I don't know why this card needs to exist. What, it's plus 10 health, plus 1 retreat cost. But you take that plus 10 health and be fine with the extra retreat cost. Huh. Shanshiro and Sandslash in this set and you're still fodder? Yep. Sounds about right. Sightseer. Look at the top 4 cards. Okay, this was revealed. Pull it all stage 1s, find her into your hand. I mean, this doesn't seem great, right? I mean, if you run 2 stage 1s, like if you run, maybe like a Magneton plus Heliolisk, but again, you just run Clemon on that. But at least that, I mean, that's 130 damage. Maybe, can you get, what about, I mean, that was like, this was genetic Apex, and this was not even that meta back then, but what about like the Rapidash plus Ninetales? Like, they're stage 1 evolutions. So that's like plus 10 damage there with that stadium. Put some Blaine out there. That's like that damage can rack up for like pretty low at like 2 energy cost. That's like not that can't be the worst, right? That might be something I look into. Ooh, wait. Mega Swampert? Let's see, are you, I mean, water types have the bad, Misty effect, right? Like, the water, like, they just feel not great. I mean, outside of Greninja Suicune, obviously, but, yeah, let's see. Like, Blastoise felt really bad. Strong Arm Destroyer. Discard 2 random energy from among the energy attached to all Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. 150 damage for 3 energy. And does it discard the energy before or after the Pokemon die? Like, you deal 150 damage to, like, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's like a 100 health Pokemon that has 2 energy attached to it. Does it discard 2 energy and then knocks out that Pokemon? Like, so that would, like, it, like, dilute your chance of getting hit? I'm not sure. I would assume so. I think the energy would get discarded before the Pokemon faints. And like, I guess the worst, like, I mean, you can still have Misty, even if you take 2 energy off Swampert, you can run Misty. I don't really know if you really want to. Has 3 retreat costs, so you can run helmet on this to be pretty bulky. 230 is pretty bulky. 150 is pretty good. And you want to attach energy. So like, yeah, it's like Gyarados. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. This feels workable. And there's like enough ramp as well on water. Like maybe this is, let's see. I mean, you could attack with this on turn 4. If you run like Mantike turn 2, power up, rare candy with the 3rd water energy and just go from there. That's interesting. I think it could work. I mean, this might be a mon where you just maybe even run Manaphy over Mantike, or run both, but Manaphy like just gives you more water energy to put on your team. So that way it's like less of a chance for you to hit yourself with the water. With the 2 discard. So yeah, maybe this is Manaphy ramp. Or maybe, I mean, Jellicent is a possibility too. That could also ramp water energy on the Swampert. Okay. This card also looked pretty interesting. This Oricorio. During your next turn, attacks used by your Pokemon do plus 20 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So like, yeah, I mean, this you could lead with this, and then this dies, or you retreat for the 1 retreat cost, and then bring out Mega Blaziken, and it's dealing 100. What is it? 120 damage plus the burn does an extra 20. So that's like basically 140. Now it's doing 160 damage. I mean, that seems okay, right? Sandshrew, irrelevant. Ponyta, yeah. This card seems pretty irrelevant. Is an effect by weakness or by any effect of your opponent's active Pokemon. Yeah, because there was I guess like for Phalanx, for example, like this would bypass Phalanx effects, but I don't think that's too relevant. It bypasses Furfrou, but speaking of the devil, 70 for 3. What? It's 30 for 1. I don't know why you would want 70 for 3. Because if you put 1 energy on Furfrou and you're worried about like Oricorio, like you're killing it in 3 turns anyway by having 1 energy on it and just doing 30, 30, 30. So if you put 3 energy on this, you're doing 70, which is less than just dealing 33 times. And you're also not ramping up your other Pokemon. So this probably doesn't make sense, right? It's double colorless, so like maybe it's easier to ramp onto it, but you don't want to ramp Furfrou. You want to ramp other stuff. Dreadnought. 120 is pretty okay for a stage 1. That's like not bad. 130, but maybe 130 is not the breakpoint anymore. But you could put a helmet on this. Like that's always a plus. I don't think you make that deck work. Yeah, Manaphy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. At that point, I think you just try to go with Mega Gyarados. If you're going to go with that strong of an attacker, that's a stage 1, you just go Gyarados. That has the milling effect as well. Yeah, I don't think you run that Dreadnought too much. Sandslash, sure. Persian. Spinda. Pokemon is now confused. Oh, this Pokemon is now confused. But 40 damage is that's a pretty good hit. But 30 is usually good enough. So I don't know if 40, the extra damage really makes a difference. Or you just run the bird from the Genetic Apex. Farfetch'd. 60 HP, 40 damage, right? I mean, that seems pretty good. and you don't have to confuse yourself. Pikachu. Fine. Metal Core Barrier. This was announced. This card is attached to one of your Pokemon. Discard at the end of your opponent's turn. The Steel Pokemon this card's attached to takes minus 50. Lets you ramp up. And it gives you, yeah, it's like a tool, one-time tool into, yeah, Farfetch, exactly, yeah. It gives you an item, and then you can equip the Steel Coat or whatever afterwards. But that's a cool concept of an item. We got something in this pack. Toxel, okay. It's a pretty bad attack. Dreadnought, Sandslash. Wobbuffet, ooh, Wobbuffet's one of my favorites. Thank you, Konami. Yeah, that's why I started the stream a little earlier to try to open up the packs. We'll be going for 50, so we'll see. I'll probably be here another half hour or so. Want to maybe build decks, but I don't know. I'm gonna be too tired to build some decks tonight. But over the course of a couple days, 80 damage and 10 to itself, 100 HP. It's a basic, I guess, but I feel like you just go Giratina if you're gonna just have a basic big psychic with a lot of damage. Aurorus. Discard 2 water energy from this Pokemon. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. I mean, it seems like you want to ramp a lot of water energy onto this. It's a stage 2. I'm not really feeling this Pokemon. You can put Helmet on it, but I don't think so. What was the Sandslash? I kind of skipped over it twice. 3 coins, 30 damage for each. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, this is only the first set of 10. I got some more packs to open. But I'll be seeing more and more repeats as we go through. Alright. 30 different chords, 40 different cards. Alright. Let's see. We're almost like a third of the deck? Virtual content purchases provided in a late. Okay. Alright, there's another 10, number 2. No shiny things there. I don't like that. I didn't like the sound of that. Bellabolt. 130 HP for stage 1. So it could do up to 90 damage into 80. Okay. Can put a helmet on it. I don't think this accomplishes too much. Boldor. I mean, it depends what Gigalith is. It might be okay. It's probably Gigalith's gonna be like 4 energy, 110 damage, like 150 HP. It's gonna feel bad. I feel like it's probably gonna be like a worse Golem, I'm guessing. Because Golem has like the trainer card with Brock. There's something right here though. Spupa. Put a random card evolves from Spupa. That evolves from Spupa from your deck into your hand. Okay, you can put a Scatterbug into your hand. Sure. Blacephalon EX. Ooh, and this works with Ultra Beast, yeah. If active Pokemon's burned, discard 3 energy from this Pokemon for 140. Okay. Okay. I mean, this works great with Lusamine, right? This is like fine endgamer. Okay. Yeah. I think this Pokemon definitely works. What other Ultra Beasts have fire energy? Ultra Beast. None, right? I don't think any others work in a fire deck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. But I mean, you can run Lusamine, you can run Celesteela with it, so yeah, sure, that's okay. Fodder. Vivillon, okay. The big payout, 130 HP is not bad. Your opponent's poison in his sleep. Is this the same as what is Dustox? I think Dustox gives you confusion And it's only 1 energy? Dust, Tox, Pokemon, Pocket. Stage 2, it's a 3 diamond. Poison or confused. You either choose poison or confused. And this one gives poison and a sleep. So it's like worse. It's the same as Venusaur. Huh. 2 energy? 60 damage is low. 130 HP is not bad. You can give it Leaf Cape, make it 160. Huh. Yeah, this works. This is better than Dust Talk. You can definitely make a deck with this Pokemon. And I guess you go all in with it if you get the Disputa. It gives you another Scatter Bee and... Huh. Yeah, you can make this work. Or you just go Rare Candy with this build. Or you go like a 2-1-2 build. I think that could work. Yeah, I think that's fine. Because I think Dustox was not terrible of a Pokemon. You can make it work. Kangaskhan. Okay. That's a lot of energy. You just run the base Kangaskhan. It does 2 coin flips for 30 each. Mine them. If Pustles on your bench, this does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Okay, but the 70 for 70 HP, 30 damage... Like, that seems pretty good. Like, you could run Minum, for sure. Especially, yeah, because, like, using an electric energy to attack is fine. If you, like, give it electric cord and or whatever, like, it's not the worst. Yeah, I think you can run this Pokemon. Not even, you don't even need Plusle. I don't know what it does, but... Roselia, Swallow. Once during your turn, may switch out your opponent's active basic Pokemon to the bench. Okay, so I was going to say it's repelling when it gives you a repel effect. And you don't even have to be in the active slot to do this. This is like a support Pokemon. 50 damage for 2 energy is not great. It's like it's a worse Victory Bell, but it's easier to accomplish, I guess. And then maybe it's not even easier to accomplish, but Quick Grow Extract. Huh. I don't think this is... I mean, Repel's not bad to have a free Repel every turn. I don't think this is that good. It's definitely not that good. Purloin. No, Leopard was pretty bad. It was like 60 damage, 1 energy, and it goes back into your hand or something. Your opponent's active Pokemon... Yeah, I want to see what more of the stadiums are. Smeargle. Once, Tail Whap. Once during your turn, this Pokemon's the active slot. You may look your random supporter card from your opponent's hand. Use the effect of that card as the effect of this ability. Okay. Gives you an O, gives you a Copycat. A Cyrus. Maybe if this had a retreat cost of 0, it would be interesting. I feel like this is like a... Huh. I don't think this is... maybe this is an early game Pokemon to just give you Professor Oaks. But you could just run the Chatot, right? The Chatot that, like, lets you reshuffle your deck equal to, like, it gives you, like, the Iono effect. So, yeah, I don't know about this Miracle. Grimer. That's a really bad attack. Hopefully the evolved form makes up for it. Flip a coin. Now Liepard's not that good. Vanillish, sure. Sand Fossil, or Sail Fossil. Is this for Aurorus? Yeah. Amara, which is an Aurorus, sure. Lucky Icy Pop. Heal 20 damage from your active Pokemon. Okay, so a potion. If you healed any damage in this way, flip a coin of heads, put this Lucky Pop into your hand instead of the discard pile. Okay, so the pro of this card is you have a 50-50 chance of getting this back into your hand every turn. And you could infinitely, I mean, within reason, like you could continuously play this card. So you could have infinite healing. Like you could always heal something up to full. The downside of the card is it has to be your active Pokemon. So Potion, you can heal your bench. So you can kind of prevent like a, I mean, in theory, if you're worried about Greninja, well, if you're, I guess Greninja doesn't matter, but like you could heal 20 damage to like negate a Greninja hit to not get Cyrus, but then Greninja just hits you plus Cyrus and it's broken anyway. Yeah, I think this could definitely see. Yeah, I could. This item will definitely have use. Like if you have a bulky all-out Pokemon like the new Mawile or the Venusaur all-in deck or Miltank or something like that, you just run this for sure. This might just be better than Potion anyway. Though Potion, it's more versatile. It heals your bench, but like this healing plus Indeedee healing, like that's a lot of healing. Galarian Rapidash. If you have 5 or more Psychic Energy in play, this does 60 more damage, which could turn into 110 damage. I mean, this might be possible with the Gardevoir, but why would you run a stage 1 with Gardevoir that only does that effect? Probably not worth it. Clearly, giving Confusion is nice to like give you an opportunity to get into Gardevoir. I mean, this card itself doesn't seem great to get the Gardevoir. Like you just run Rare Candy. Like it's not like Charmeleon effect or Ivysaur effect is that good to like bypass it. Like you probably don't even want to run Kirlia and just run other support cards in your deck. This attack is fine. Mawile, that's a pretty bad attack. Sure. Pyroar, bad attack. Oof. It's a stage 1, so that would be 80 damage. Yeah, I mean, it's still no good. You just run Rapidash or Ninetales or whatever, as I was saying. Or you just run Entei. Yeah, of course, you just run Entei. Score Bunny, sure. Tailo. Kangaskhan. Okay. A lot of fodder. I mean, we didn't see any of the other shiny effects, so. Ponage, Litwick, Alolan Vulpix. Vigoroth and Galarian Rapidash. Pack 10. Okay. Barraskewda. This is like generic card. Ralts. Confusion. Protective Poncho. As long as the Pokemon this card is attached to is on your bench, prevent all damage done to that Pokemon by your opponent's attacks and abilities. Ooh, this is a... Ooh. Okay. I mean, this card is here for like for Greninja. How good is this? I mean, it's also good into yeah, if you're worried about like in the fire decks that run the heat more, like you just ignore that so you don't get Cyrused. How if Greninja Suicune is that relevant, then this might be worth to have as a one-off in your deck. It depends on the HP breakpoints. Like is the what's it? What the item gives you 20 extra health? Like the cape, giant cape. That's the name of it, right? If giant cape, like is it worth it? The plus 20 health like all the time, even if you're prone to getting hit by Cyrus. I think it depends if you have a Pokemon that has a dedicated lead, like a Druddigon or whatever, as a lead, and then try to build up energy on something in the back. Then I think you definitely run Protective Poncho, because if you're bringing this in the future to just deal damage and you have enough health to like naturally to like avoid the breakpoints of 130 or whatever the new breakpoint is in this meta, I think you can make Protective Poncho work. I think this will be a run item. I think Cape is probably better still. But yeah, I mean, this is good. I mean, it depends what's relevant in the meta or not. If Suicune Greninja gets worse, like, it's still going to be good even with this item. It definitely makes it a lot weaker, though. But you can only run 2 of these in your deck, so like, and then that's weird with the Suicune Gren because, and also when this is on your bench, so as soon as like this goes back into the active slot, like the Greninja effect doesn't work. So Greninja always has a target. You still target the Pokemon in the active slot, worst case. Yeah, you could run this set. You can run this item. Yeah, I think it's okay. But I think Cape is probably better. Alright, that's a second set of 10 packs. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Which is 9,500 cards. Alright, we're getting there, getting to 10,000. We've also never had a God pack yet. Maybe this will be the day. 77. That would be crazy to get the God pack on stream. And if you guys want me to do more pocket stuff, let me know. I've talked about it earlier in the stream. I have ideas for doing pocket content, stuff that people aren't doing. But like I would want to go all in on that type of content, and I just don't know when Champions is coming out, so it's like awkward. Oh, there's something in that last pack, right? All right, fodder in this pack. The art hasn't been that great so far. A Sackable Cephalon, we'll take that. I could run some run teams with that. I mean that's pretty good into Blaziken plus Blacephalon. You could definitely make that work. Or Infernape. Mega Blaziken is three. Yeah, I mean there's enough fire decks that want you to burn fire energy, and then you can combo Blacephalon late game. Yeah, so I think Blacephalon is like a usable Pokemon. Stunky, shoutouts. There's Buttface, Mr. Buttface. That's a terrible attack, unfortunately. Okay, one other Pokemon is chosen at random, do 100 damage to the chosen Pokemon. It's like Mad Cargo. Why this Pokemon? No. Like, no. Like, why? No, you're not gonna run this. Get that out of my face. Litleo, Lucky Ice Pop, Tandemaus. Okay, put 3 random cards from among Tandemaus and Mousel from your deck onto your bench. What? They just go right onto the bench? Well, Mousehold's an evolution, right? Can you just evolve right away? Like if you have a Tandemaus out, can you go, you do the attack and then it'd be second Tandemaus, second, or one Mousehold, second Mousehold, and they would both evolve? Mousehold's probably really bad to make up for that. Or Choreo, I think, can be put in some fire decks. We got something in this one. Tyrunt. Alright, Tyrantrum. I like Tyrantrum. Purloin. That's disappointing. Alright, let me get some water. I'll be right back. I was hoping for something a little bit better than that. Ferrothorn. Roselia. Lucky Ice Pop. Okay. I think Lucky Ice Pop is going to be a usable item. Is it better than Potion? Why am I not... Why is my phone not charging anymore? Not that it needs to charge. Alright, I'll have to figure out that setup later. Maybe at 80% charge. Okay, Sentret. Fine. We're going through all the fodder. We have a lot of it, it looks like. We haven't seen too many of the new stadiums. I want to see more of those. I don't know what they are yet. Lampent, fine. Cacturn, I like Cacturn. If your opponent's okay, does 120 damage instead of 60. This seems pretty tough to use. Yeah, seems tough to use. Piers, that seems fun. We haven't seen Obstagoon yet. Oh, I was hoping for it there. Alright, there was something good in... Okay, yeah, there's something in this pack. Gramble. No. No, that's not going to cut it. Meowth is weird. It's a weird Pokemon. Score Bunny. Fine. Okay, that's what, 32 packs? We didn't get too many new Pokemon in that. Let's see, like 6? 7, 8. Okay, we got 10, 11. Okay. We're like halfway, a little bit more than halfway done the decks. Open another 10. And then we'll open 8 more. Let's see. Maybe the last deck? Another Gramble. Great. Okay, Mudkip. No Marshtomps yet. Meloetta. Okay. At the beginning of your turn, if it's in the active spot, put a random Psychic Energy from your deck into your... Oh, Pokemon. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah, this could be used. Yeah, this can be a, Yeah, you could run this Pokemon for sure in Psychic decks. If you have, like... If you're trying to get up, like, a Ralt plus Gardevoir. I mean, do you even run this with, like, May or Pokemon Communication and, like, just give you all the Pokemon really quickly? Maybe. I mean, this seems like a really nice turn 1. Like, very turn 1. Like, you have the Meloetta out. Or, like, you have Ralts and then you're, like, trying to... Yeah, I mean, you get Ralts at the beginning of your turn. So, like, yeah, like, you can find your... Like, if you have Meloetta in your first 5 cards and then you find Ralts and then that pairs into getting Gardevoir on the next turn and then you have Rare Candy and you're good. Like, I don't know. Possibly. Ooh, something... There's two things in this deck. I don't like D&DD. Oh, what is it? There's a shiny back there too. Mega Mawile, nice. Okay, I want to run Mawile decks for sure. Until this Pokemon leaves the active spot, this heat up attack does plus 30. This affects decks. I think you go 19 trainer card Mega Mawile, right? Especially with that item that's minus 50 damage. Another Kabuto, weirdly. Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay, I think I could run Mawile just based off that card, right? If I find one more of that item that's minus 50 damage. That seems pretty good. Tandemaus, I want to see a Maushold does. Delibird, 70 damage. If Tails heals 30. Okay, that's pretty funny. Not anything serious. Snubble, sure. Ferret, Fodder. If this Pokemon's in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. Do 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Oh, so that's like the old Spiritomb. This is handy. This could work in any deck, honestly. If you're trying to get Cyrus, like, yeah, I mean, this is fine. I mean, yeah, you just make sure you don't die to Greninja. Like, from the ability of Greninja, but yeah, I mean, this can work in any deck. I mean, it has 2 colorless energy. 70 is fine. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty safe Pokemon. If you want weird Cyrus plays, I mean, you could run this in Altaria. You could definitely run this in Mega Altaria decks. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. That's definitely consideration. Like, that 10 damage is pretty clutch. Galarian Stunfisk. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, when your opponent's active Pokemon retreats, this does 40 damage to the new active Pokemon. That's a neat effect. So don't leave against Galarian Stunfisk. You don't want to mess with it. It looks like a bear trap even. That's a pretty cool art. That's a pretty cool looking art. I like that. And it kind of like, yeah, I like that. It's like a bear trap. That's cool. I'll give it that. Roggenrola. I want to see what the final stage. I was saying 4 energy, 3 fighting, 110 damage, 150 HP, which would be a pretty decent amount of HP, but it's a stage 2. 3 retreat cost, 4 retreat cost. You could put Rocky Helmet on it, or the heavy helmet. Meloetta. I don't know if people are going to run Mawile. I think you run Mawile with just 1 Pokemon, right? I mean, maybe you put a... you could maybe put Indeedee in there if you want to be risky. And just have an extra 20 healing every turn. That'd be interesting. Maybe we could... I don't know. I don't know if I want to build decks right now. But yeah, we could see that possibility of how it just plays out. Okay, 8 more decks. Maybe we'll throw a quick Mawile deck, very quick, and see how it works. I think it could work, especially with a couple of the new items that we got. Alright, 7 after this. And that'll be the 50 for the stream. Save a couple packs for the next set. Or save a couple hourglasses. Tadbulb. Take an energy. And attach it to this Pokemon specifically. I don't know about that. Because Belly Bolt hits for 3 energy. What, 80 damage? 130? So, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that works. It seems pretty limiting just for that, only putting it on that Pokemon, though. Basic Pokemon in play have no abilities. Power of Alchemy. So, what, Giratina? Doesn't draw the energy? There's more effects than that. Meloetta doesn't have its ability. There's others, I'm sure. Indeedee doesn't have its ability. And in play, it doesn't have, like, on the bench as well. Like, you're negating Indeedee heals. I don't know how useful it is, because that attack is pretty bad. It's something. I don't think it actually gets play. But in theory, it's something out there to try to prevent that. Like, I don't know how much that cloak is gonna do for Greninja. I think Greninja is still probably gonna be pretty good regardless, even though that's an option. But maybe, yeah. I think you still run. Yeah, you can run it on decks and try to build up. power on the bench. Let's see. Okay, Pichu. Shiny Pichu? Fine. Not what I was looking for. But one shiny is better than no shinies. Alright, 5 packs left. Yeah, we could do a wonder pick or two. And then I think we'll throw together a quick Mawile deck and see what we can pull up with. Okay, nothing interesting. I do want to see Obstagoon. Obstagoon also, I mean, it seems pretty funny with Piers. Not a lot of trainer cards though. Well, there's Sightseer to get you to stage 1s. And then Piers, and is that it? Ooh. Oh, okay. Gigalith. Okay. So this is 140 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack? Oh, that's terrible. Gigalith EX, 190 for 4. So you can put a helmet on this. It's very bulky. 140 is pretty good if the benchmark is higher. Like if Mega Altaria with the stadium is like the thing now, and it's gonna be doing 140 damage for 2 energy, maybe you try to break points that make you live at 150. So I don't know if this yeah, this seems pretty trash. Juggler. You can only use this card only if your Pokemon has 3 or more different types of energy attached. Move all energy from each of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. You can only use this card only if your Pokemon in play have... Okay. So, I mean, this is... I mean, you would think of Ho-Oh plus Lugia? I don't know if that makes a... I don't know why you would do that. Run Juggler with that. I'm thinking Magneton plus, I don't know, dual energy. What would you need it for? Yeah. I'm not really sure how this would work. Like a realistic deck that this would work in. Vampy, sure. I think I have 4 decks left. A lot of cards in this set. Alright, let's see what we get. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Okay, yeah, we saw that. Okay, what did the Scrafty do? This Pokemon has more energy attached than your opponent's. This does 50 more damage. Weird effect. 100 energy for 100 damage for 2 energy is pretty nice, though. So maybe that's like okay. I'm not looking to build a deck with that anytime soon, though. Oh, what do we got? Oh, we got a something here. Here it is. There we go. 2 energy. 110 damage. Take 3 energy from your energy zone and attach it to your Pokemon in any way you like. What are the odds you run Mega Gardevoir plus Mega Altaria? Probably low. Probably low. But that's funny. I mean, I need 2, right? I need 2 Mega Gardevoirs. Shiny, sure. Stoke. I don't remember what Magmortar does. Electivire is 4 energy, right? It does 2 energy for 40, 4 energy for 120. I try to make decks with that with Volkner. It was fine. I'm calling them fine decks. Okay, one more deck after this. And then we'll make them all wild deck, play a game or two, and then we'll head to bed. Maybe try to stream Legends ZA tomorrow. Make them all. Okay, second one. Cool. Now I have I mean, I could throw this in a deck if I want to, like for more than one. Okay, last one. We'll see if there's any wonder picks. So maybe if I get a second Gardevoir. We haven't found a Marshtomp yet. If I need that for Swampert decks, I also need a second Swampert though. Cornerstone Mask Ogre Pawn. Flip a coin. Mine is 100 damage from attacks. Okay, so that's like Spiky Shield basically. Cornerstone Dance. Okay, it's a defensive version, like Sturdy, something like that or whatever. Okay, cool. All right. So that's 50 decks right there. Now let's see wonder picks. Someone give me anything good. What do we got? Nothing. Nova got a Alolan Ninetales. I haven't seen this. During your opponent's next turn, they can't take any energy from their energy zone to attach to their active Pokemon. Oh. Oh, man. That's cool. It's a Binding Snow. That's legit. That's definitely legit. And that works pretty fast, too. Like, you could be attacking with this on turn 3. And it's 90 damage with the stadium. That's a legit card. I don't know if we go for his. Maybe. He also has a Metacham. Plus 50 if there's Psychic Energy on it. Sure. Okay. Yeah, we can. Yeah, maybe we'll pull from Nova. Sinisty, we haven't seen. Skuntank. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon tries to... Okay, 50-50 of no attack is not bad. 3 energy for 70 is pretty tough, though. Vanillux. Sweet Relay. Okay. Mega Gardevoir. This is a pack I'll be going for. I guess we'll look at the others before we decide. That's like number 1. Cinderace. I guess we have to try to build a Shuckle deck too. Okay, that's not bad. 120 but can't attack in the next turn. Kind of similar to the other fire types. Strong attacks but either lose your energy or you can't attack in the following turn. Like a big drawback but low energy, high damage. Chestnut. Do 80 damage at retaliation? That's a lot of damage back. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I mean, the bad thing is 4 energy. That's a lot of energy. Do you pair that with Superior? Oh, wait. Each basic Pokemon gets plus 20 energy. That's babies as well, right? So 50 HP babies? Ah, that's what we want to see. Oh, okay. Giratina EX is even bulkier. Furfrow's even bulkier. Druddigon's even bulkier. Not that Druddigon has been relevant. Alright, let's go back up to the Gardevoir deck. Alright. We got plenty of ammo to buy off of here. We're eyeing 1 card. Metacham is a fine second, but we're eyeing 1 card. Nope. That was maybe the last card we were going for. Minim's not bad though. we'll pull from Nova as well. Or do we just pull it later? I'm looking for the Gardevoir. We'll go for it. We got plenty of trophies here. Whatever the currency's called. Nothing. Okay. Well, we got something, but not what we were looking for. Alright. Let's throw together a quick Mega Mawile deck. I don't know if that's what the cool kids are doing, but I mean, it's always cool to go like 19 trainer. Build a new deck. Mawile. Mawile. Do I have a Mega Absol EX? Mega Kangaskhan? I haven't gotten Mega Kangaskhan. Are you saying Mega Absol EX from the old, from the last set? Or 2 sets ago? I have Mega Absols from that. Oh yeah, let me build the, I haven't even really seen what the, I guess, yeah, I haven't looked at what all the new cards are yet. Maybe I should, let's see. I mean, I have full arts and regular Absols. Are you looking for an Absol? How do I search? Let's see, I have... What are you? Okay, Matt Absol. There's 3 different Absol arts? That's crazy. So I have enough to still have 2 if you want to trade for one. Was this like a promo or something? Why are there 3 different arts? I have 1 of each. Yeah. Was this a... Oh, this was a promo. That's why. The full art is pretty cool. Got the butt and the I guess, I don't know, like the smoke or flames coming out of it. I mean, I could look at what the cards are of this set. I mean, just going to the, points. I can see at least what the big Pokemon are. Balcephalon we saw. What does Ogerpon do? 40 energy, 40 damage, take 2 energy and attach to one of your bench Pokemon. That seems pretty bad. Like combining 2 energy to have a 50-50 chance to get 2 extra energy every turn, like that's a lot of power. Yeah, I get you, Nova, yeah. Marshtomp is 40 for 2 energy? Why is it so bad? I mean, there's no reason why I wouldn't just run a... What's this? There's a 40 HP, 40 damage, 50-50. I just run that Mudkip over a regular Mudkip. Oh, it's a new promo card. Okay. Yeah, no Marshtomp. This Marshtomp seems pretty bad, though. I feel like you just run Rare Candy into Mega Swampert. Because Mega Swampert has 3 Retreat. You can put the a heavy helmet on it. What does Ogre Teal do? 40 damage when your opponent's benched. Huh, that's 2 energy is a lot to commit though. When water decks like have so like it seems like it's like very expensive to power up water decks. Unless you're broken Greninja. So like committing 2 water and energy for that just doesn't feel great. Toxtricity EX. 90 damage. It also does 30 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has damage on it. Huh. I mean, there's probably ways to get damage to your bench. This Toxa doesn't do it. What does Minum do? 10 damage. Paralyzed. Okay. The Minum is definitely playable. Plusle's not playable. Let's see. What other Pokemon have we not seen yet? Mimikyu EX seems like a neat Pokemon. Yeah, how exactly does this one work? When this Pokemon is first damaged by an attack after coming in play, prevent that damage? How do you track that? Like, what happens if you is first damage after coming into play? Yeah, I guess you would need some type of like damage counter to indicate that it took damage, right? Yeah, I'm not sure how you would track that otherwise in the game. Machamp. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Machamp EX was a cool Pokemon back in the day. I think it's honestly like fine as a Pokemon. 120 damage for 3 energy is fine. Tyrantrum. If you have fewer Pokemon playing on your opponent, this attack does 80 more damage. It has to be fewer, not fewer than or equal to. Huh. Maybe you play that with, you could play that with the flute, Pokemon Flute. Put a Pokemon back on their bench, and then have Tyrantrum late game do 180 damage. How much energy was it? It's 3 energy, though. Why would you play that when you just play stupid Rampardos that does 130 damage? Like, Rampardos is crazy. 150 HP. Yeah, like, why would you play this when you can just play Rampardos? Yeah, I don't get that. I probably wouldn't play that. I think this Beardtomb, I think, could get... I think you throw... If it's active spot and knocked out from damage, yeah, I think you can throw this into Mega Altaria decks. I think this Pokemon can fit into a lot of decks. You just pair it with Cyrus's. I mean, you don't throw it into Suicune Greninja decks. You have enough Pokemon as is, but yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yveltal is randomly just sitting here. 90 discard of random energy from both active Pokemon. Okay. Okay, that's like okay. Not good. Actually, no, I wouldn't play that. Berry Core, flip a okay. Discard your opponent's active Pokemon. I was gonna say, how much damage is it doing? It's doing all the damage. Discard it though, so you don't knock it out. And flip a coin. So you compare this with Will. So it's 100% guarantee knock out your opponent's active Pokemon. Oh wait. I mean, this is a lot of energy. You play with Lusamine. You have 150 health. You have 4 retreat, so you can put Helmet on this. It's very bulky. 150 HP, it seems like might be the new breakpoint. If you have that 130 plus 10 extra damage from Mega Altaria from that stadium. Like, I assume that's going to be what the meta is. 140 damage. 150 is a pretty good breakpoint. And it discards your opponent's active Pokemon. And, like, yeah, this Pokemon doesn't go away after you use it. Like, it's still there. Like, it could do this multiple times. And with Will, it's guaranteed. to discard it. You lose a lot of momentum. You lose a lot of energy. Is this like... So, Guzzlord EX does 120 damage for 4 energy. I mean, this could be a better effect, honestly, than doing 120. I mean, I think this is it's an interesting attack. I think you could definitely like make that work. Galarian Berserker. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may put 2 random Pokemon tools into your hand. Okay. Bad Pokemon otherwise. Salamence. Does this have 3 different energy costs? Can I work with that one? Flip a coin. This 50 damage to itself. Why? Nope. Mega Kangaskhan EX. Let's see it. Oh, we can't because we don't have it. 180 HP, 3 retreat costs, so it can run the heavy helmet. This attack is used twice in a row. The second attack does 40 damage. If the first attack knocks out your opponent's active Pokemon, the second attack is used after your opponent chooses a new active. That's cool. That's a cool attack. Yeah, cool attack. Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, I think this is okay. Slacking. What does slacking do? It has a lot of text for its ability. As long as this Pokemon's in your active slot, whether you attach an energy from your energy zone to it, it is now asleep. 160 HP, 4 retreat cost, 150 damage for 3 attacks, discard a random energy. So this Pokemon's asleep a lot. So it's like a 50-50 chance of attacking. I'm thinking that's probably a no-go, unless you pair that with like a Pokemon Center lady, like a couple of them, then maybe. Lucky Ice Pop, Sail Fossil, Protective Poncho. I think Protective Poncho is going to be good. I wanted a second Metal Core Barrier for Mega Mawile deck. Diantha, heal 90 damage from one of your Psychic Pokemon. Sightseer, Juggler's Piers. Okay. And we've seen, it looks like there's three stadiums. So I think we know these 3 stadiums now, right? Stage 1's do plus 10 damage. That seems really good with Altaria. Starting Plains. Basic Pokemon get plus 20 health. And Peculiar Plaza. Psychic Pokemon's retreat costs are -2. Yep. Okay. They're the only 3. Okay. There's a lot of stuff in this set. Some of the Mega art looks really nice. We'll get there someday. We got some shinies I don't care about. Well, we got two Kabuto shinies. Like, what are that's crazy. Golden Protective Poncho, nice. I got two golden rare candies. I posted a note about the one. Now I got a second one from Deluxe EX, so that's cool. All right, let's build a very quick Mega Mawile deck. We'll play like 1 or 2 games, and then I'm gonna go to bed. All right, Mawile. I think we only run 1. I don't think we run 2 in this deck. I mean, it takes 2 energy to attack, so it does take a while. That's definitely a downside. Do you run 2? Do you run 1 that's like a shield? No, I don't think so. But is 60, 90, 120, is that too slow to ramp up damage? All right, let's see. New items from... this set. We'll run some lucky ice pops. Alright, what supporters do we need? Cyrus. Adaman, minus 20, sure. Pokemon Center Lady, sure. Team Rocket Grunt could work. We'll figure out what to remove later. Guzma, probably don't need it. Jasmine for Skarmory Steelix. Giovanni, 60, 90. I don't think that breakpoint's going to make a difference. Sabrina could be ran just to be... Yeah, that could be annoying for sure. A Mars can get thrown in there. A Red can get thrown in there. Copycats, sure. Professors. That's way too many trainer cards, though. Yeah, so we can remove some of those. We got trainers. Oh, which tools are we gonna need? Lefty, oh, Steel Apron. Steel Apron, yeah. So we don't have to worry about status. I don't think Cape makes a difference. Helmet could be a possibility if we want extra damage. But I think Steel Apron is going to be better. And we'll throw a Metal Core Barrier in there. I would probably run 2 if I had to. Item cards. We want potions. We want 2 potions. And maybe a repel. Yeah, look at this. I got 2 of them. That's crazy. And probably a red card. So that's 23 cards that I have to bring down to 20. Red probably is not something I need in this. I only have 1 Cyrus in here. A Mar seems good at a red card. They both seem pretty good for disruption. 2 potions. Could probably be 1 potion. I think that could be 1 potion. Because Lucky Icy Pop is just better than potion. I think I wanted Team Rocket Grunt as well for disruption. Do I need 2 Adamants? Maybe I don't need 2 Pokemon Center Ladies. Is healing 30 plus better than not taking 20? Alright. Red card, potion, repel. 2 ice pops, 2 steel aprons, metal core. Okay. Let's do this. I still have not played a game of ranked before. But I get paired with people in Master Ball rank when pretty consistently when I just do competitive random battles, so I assume I could do it, but I've wanted to wait until I have like been on either stream or doing it in a video series to go from bronze to Master Ball. Which I think is going to take a while from like a fresh account, I guess, because I haven't done any competitive games on it. I assume I'm steel only. I'm facing dark. Oh, is this going to be Obstagoon? Dino. Oh, what is that? You're going to just run Hydreigon? Come on. That's boring. Do I just Mars him now? No, I don't Mars him now. I could steal Apron now. I'm trying to find that other item though. We could Pokeball and then get them to and then we could go for Mars here. Yeah, after Professors, that seems pretty good to Mars him. I'll be able to get no-co on this. Ooh, nice. Okay. We could deploy this. Mars. I mean, I guess Mars and red card do the same thing, right? Because it's all or nothing, so it probably doesn't matter. We'll heal just in case a copycat. Yeah, so I might as well just make Mars a red card. And I can run, yeah, 2 red cards seems fine. Oh, they're just running normal. They're going to copycat here, right? They didn't have it. Okay, they're going Chingling. Okay. Well, I don't care about playing any items here. Alright, we're heating up, baby. 90 plus 120 is enough damage to kill Mega Absol. Cyrus, I mean, Cyrus is nice to have. I don't care too much about it right now. What they're doing, minus 20, minus 10. They're doing 50 damage here. So they're not getting it to a KO. Unless it's this paired with Hydreigon. They're going to get rid of the... Yeah, sure. Copycat. I guess for Team Grunt, I think we Copycat. We try to find the... try to find that healing... Icicle card. Now they need to have Rare Candy, right? Rare Candy plus Hydreigon here, and they win if they do. They have 3 cards, so it seems tough. I only have 2 cards. If they're going to copycat, they're going to have to get top tech both. Do they have it? No, they don't have it. They don't have it. Nope. They're just trying to get Rocky Helmet Chip. But we have Pokemon Center Lady. Heal 20 damage. Flip a coin. Put it back into my hand. Let's do it again. Ah, okay. Now we're doing 120. What are you gonna do now? Now Hydreigon can't knock me out. Oh, look at this. Look at what we cooked up. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, what are you gonna do now? Hydreigon's not gonna do it. You're gonna need red. You're gonna need okay. Rare candy, Hydreigon, and red. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Yeah, this is GG. You find Darkrai? Get some Darkrai ping? Nope. GG. Let me play it out. All right, nice. Not gonna let me get the final attack off. All right, nice. Okay. Well, look at that. Mega Mawile going in. That Popsicle was crazy too. Like I was able to just heal 40 right off of that. That feels pretty nice. We can change up the deck. I mean, I think with having 19 cards as options to throw in the deck, I think having like the disruption and even like the Team Rocket grunt, like I think that can that could be pretty nice in a pinch. Obviously, it's not something you're relying on, but it's a plus when it works. But I think you need the double steal. Like you want to get that as quickly as possible. Maybe you even go okay for a Furfrou plus Mega Absol. I don't know if I've seen this. I mean I don't know how popular decks are in general, but this Repel is looking pretty nice. We lose out on that other item, but we'll take the reduced damage output here. And we'll try to get in that, we try to get a hit on that Absol. Yeah, it's gonna be a decent copycat. I don't know what they gotta be playing Hydreigon here. Right? Is it Darkrai? Okay. Yeah, we'll heal. No reason not to. We lose it. That's alright. We'll get another one later. And then on the next turn, we can Sabrina try to get at, just not take that Rocky Helmet chip when we don't have to. Okay, there's Hydreigon. Rocky Helmet into the other Furfrou. Okay. So I guess I wait to play Sabrina. I think this is fun. Adamant could have also worked there. What are the odds they have it right now? They've used research and copycat. They could have it for sure, but they're not they don't get the kill here. Okay, they do have it. Okay. I was gonna say you might as well bring it in. I don't think there's too much I could do. I can add him in. I mean, if I repel, they're gonna just bring in the other Furfrou, right? And then Rocky Helmet, I'm taking 20, and then Hydreigon could have just knocked me out, right? So, I don't think there's anything I can do here. I could repel. They'll just bring in the other Furfrou. Get Rocky Helmet. Alright, so that didn't work out. And that's a lot of damage to get right away with Hydreigon. Like, you don't do enough damage back, right? Like 60, plus you're taking 60 to deal 2 hits with Hydreigon. Like, the date has changed. Like, that's going to be a tough matchup to deal that much damage that quickly. Plus Rocky Helmet. Yeah, that's just it's a very bulky build. Do I even run 2 repels instead of Sabrina? No, I run Sabrina. Sabrina's fine for evolved Pokemon. Joka Damer 38. Going second seems better with this deck. Fire's not going to be a good matchup for us, for sure. I guess Deal is super effective into Mega Altaria, so I'm dealing 80 plus 110 is 190. We'll see how this goes. Is it... it's going to be Charmander plus Entei. That's a good May. Are they going to put out some Enteis? They probably should. Retreat on your next turn. Charmeleon. Maybe you have Flame Patch. Okay, Charmanders. Huh. Something didn't show up. Okay, there it is. Do I... Because they probably have a Charmander in their deck, right? I'm not too worried about that. I don't think I need the red card right now. Yeah, this is fine. I could red card if they go Charmeleon. Okay. That's fair. Okay, these are fine cards to have. I would like to have my red card, though. Okay, here comes Entei. They just got it from the... I think you retreat into Entei here. Do you have a I think you have a Charmeleon, but you won't be able to... You could have a Flame Patch. A Flame Patch would be quite annoying. They do have Flame Patch, okay. Well, I Sabrina here. That should get me a kill on... You're gonna go Charmeleon? Okay. They're giving me Charmeleon. It's just giving me opportunity to get 2 attacks off. Like, I'll be at 120. I don't have a red in this deck, though, so I wouldn't be able to OHKO the Entei. I mean, I can add him in, and then Entei is going to be at 120. Which is what I have to do. I don't think I have enough here either. Yeah, so in this instance, a red would be pretty nice to have as an option to deal with Entei, right? I mean, it's just this one circumstance where it happens to work out. 140 HP might be a good threshold to hit in the third attack. Yeah, he's doing 140 with weakness anyway. Yeah, I think I probably put in a... I think I put a red in the deck. Let's see, what can we... There's also just a general option of having a second Mawile, but I feel like you just lose the momentum with the damage output. The 60 damage is... yeah. It's 1 retreat cost. I mean, yeah, we could see if people explored two Mawiles. What would I get rid of? I mean, T-Rocket Grunt could be something I get rid of. I don't think so. I don't think I get rid of Repel either. The Potion could be something I get rid of. Animan. Maybe Copycat? Because it feels like my hands are going to be like pretty large, right? So I'm only playing a certain amount of trainers anyway. So I'm probably not getting that much value out of Copycat. We'll get rid of a Copycat for a red. I think that the jump point in damage might be something that people don't expect. So yeah, we'll run a game or two, and then we'll call it. I already was saying I was going to only play a game or two, but you got one win and then you get hooked. I was like, how many can we get? And we face some meta stuff and it doesn't work out. It's a little slow. I'm gonna have to figure out why that's the case. It might just be like the port in my setup I have. It's working all right, but got to make it smoother, obviously. Yeah, we'll attach you. I mean, this seems pretty good if you're going to be going for poisons, right? I think that the hand I have looks like it's okay. Team Rocket Grunt's not that helpful. That item's also not helpful. Now that I put the I guess I probably should have researched first in case I did find that the new item, Metal Core Barrier. But I figured it's like facing Zubat, you just don't want to get poisoned, right? But you would have gotten rid of it anyway, so that's probably bad. That's fine. Are they Copycat? Yeah. Oh, it is pretty laggy. Alright. Well, I'm going to have to fix this in the future. That's okay. I think this should be a win. We will go for research. I don't really care if you draw a lot of cards. I don't think you can do too much to me. Yeah, I think I do. I would want to get a second middle core barrier. That would be nice to have. Yeah, I don't even know if you really need copycat in this deck. With having all the trainer cards that you have. I mean, it's normally just pretty. Normally, it's pretty nice to have. Are they gonna copycat again? Okay, research, sure. Now I can go for. I can go for. Team Rocket Grunt to try to make them lose their energy. Nope. Oh man, it's so laggy. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to fix this in the future. We will... Oh man, it's so laggy. I'm sorry about that. Gone. Or do I just add him in? Adaman is guaranteed. But this would be pretty disruptive if it works. Oh yeah, I can't. This is like even unplayable. Oh man, alright. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to figure out what, because I had some difficulty setting up the stream in the first place. So I'll have to look through this in the future. But this will be it. We'll get this worked out. It'll be all right. But if I want to do some more pocket content, I'm gonna have to streamline this a little bit more. But I don't stream this a whole lot, and I'd like to more often. So we'll see. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tomorrow I'm gonna aim to try to play some Legends EA, so that'll be fun. We just started the DLC on what? Sunday? Monday? Monday. 2 days ago we started doing the DLC. So I don't know much about anything about the DLC, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.